From weird dismissals to weird animals incoming in the ground, these are the most shocking moments in the cricket field ever. And trust me, each one will leave you saying, "What did I just watch?" A shot that looks like a clean six, but there was one problem. Ben Stokes, the batter, hit a big shot, and it seems like it's easily clearing the boundary. Everyone in the crowd is already on their feet, but nobody saw that Ben Stokes was on the boundary. He sprints towards the boundary, jumps high in the air, and taps the ball with his one hand in mid-air before falling over. He falls outside the boundary, but saved the six.
Really looked like it was going to clear the rope.
Now, where's that gone? Is that big enough? I think it...
Oh, Stokesy, wow.
Wow. Extraordinary bit of fielding from Ben Stokes.
Now just imagine, the match is going on, the game is heating up, and suddenly, a monitor lizard walks in like it owns the ground. This happened at a Sinhalese Sports Club cricket ground in Sri Lanka, when out of nowhere a monitor lizard came in the ground. It was roaming freely across the field like it's some kind of a zoo, while ground staff was trying to guide it out. Moments like this make cricket more than just a sport. It becomes a live show.
Of course, he's got to stop the game because the fielder down there, he cannot concentrate on the game.
Have you ever seen a ghost play cricket? Well, something like that happened with Steve Smith. He was at the crease. Haris Rauf bowled a bouncer and Smith ducked it, all normal till here. But then suddenly, the bails lit up. The fielding side instantly appealed, thinking Smith must have hit the stumps with his bat. Everyone was sure it was out, but the replay said something else. No edge, no bat involved, nothing touched the stumps. After a few seconds of confusion, the umpire gave it not out. Was it the wind, a glitch, or maybe, just maybe, a little ghost playing around?
Absolutely wrong. Great bouncer.
Hang on. Hang on.
There's the breeze now.
You might have seen players celebrating in their unique styles, but this one is purely magical. Tabraiz Shamsi takes a wicket, but instead of your usual fist pump or jump in the air, he pulls out a magic trick. Literally. He takes out a handkerchief, waves it like a pro, and somehow pulls out a stick right there on the pitch. For a second, it didn't feel like cricket, it felt like a full-on circus show. But if you've got the skills, why not put on a little performance, right?
Not sure he gets enough of this. Straight in the air, wicket. Is the shoe coming off? No. Look at that. It's magic.
What will happen when a spinner turns into a fast bowler for a second? Well, this is the thing no player wants to face. Leg spinner Kias Ahmad was on bowling, and on strike, the power hitter Andre Russell without a helmet because it's just a spinner, right? Ahmad runs in like usual, but then throws a proper bouncer straight at Russell's head. Russell instantly ducks, loses balance, and falls back down, completely shocked. And honestly, just imagine if that ball had hit him in the face. We wouldn't be laughing right now. That was bold and a bit scary.
Oh, wow. Wow. Where has that come from?
If honesty had a face, that would definitely be Brendan McCullum. Batsman played a shot that was a clear six. McCullum runs full speed chasing a ball. He dives mid-air, grabs the catch brilliantly, and before landing, throws the ball back inside where another fielder completes the catch. Everyone starts celebrating. It looked like the perfect catch, but then McCullum raises his hand and tells the truth. He had touched the boundary rope. The six is given, but that one honest gesture, it won him more respect than any wicket could. This is the moment of respect.
Catch, it's the call. Oh, Mackay! Oh!
India just needs one run to win. Dhoni and Kohli are on the crease. Dhoni is on strike, and the whole crowd expects him to end it in style. But instead of finishing it off, Dhoni calmly taps the ball and gives the strike to Kohli. Why? Because he knew Kohli had played an outstanding innings, and he deserved to hit the winning shot. Moments like these don't show up on the scoreboard, but this is exactly why people call Dhoni Captain Cool.
Finish it. He usually likes to finish it with a six. He'll just play the perfect block. Over to you, Virat.
This is one of the strangest dismissals you'll ever see that shocked everyone. Simons plays a decent shot, nothing too risky, but the ball hits the bat of the non-striker, who was Michael Clarke, rebounds into the air and gets caught by the fielder. Simon stands there like, wait, what just happened? Even the commentators were shocked. That's 1 in a million, they said. And honestly, they were right. You can't plan a dismissal like this, even if you tried.
Oh, is that a freak? It is a freak. It's a freak end for Andrew Simons. You'd almost never see it, and you certainly can't.
Do you know why Shane Warne is remembered still? It's 2005, the ground is Edgbaston, and Andrew Strauss is on strike. Warne bowls what looks like a short, easy-to-leave delivery way outside off stump. Strauss thinks I should leave it, and moves his foot away to let it go. But then it happens. The ball spins so much, it doesn't just turn, it goes all the way behind him and smashes into the leg stump. Strauss couldn't believe it, and neither could anyone on the field. This wasn't just a wicket, it was a moment that cricket will remember forever. If you think cricket players are not that rich, think again, because David Warner literally came to play his BBL match in a helicopter. Yeah, not a cab, not a car, a helicopter. Actually, he had gone to attend his brother's wedding, but he also had to reach the Sydney cricket ground before match time. So what did he do? He flew straight to the stadium, 45 minutes in the air, and still made it on time. And since there was no place to land nearby, the helicopter landed right in the middle of the ground. That's Warner-style entry.
Welcome, mate. Hey, how was that? Not many people get to fly in on a chopper, the SCG. How was it?
It was good. It was quite cool to see, Sydney from up above in a...
MS Dhoni is a mastermind behind the stumps, and you'll get to know after watching this. The batter steps out, trying to go big, but misses the ball. Dhoni, as usual, is ready. But here's the crazy part. Instead of using his gloves, he flicks the ball onto the stumps using only his pads. Yes, you heard that right. He didn't even touch the ball with his hands. The bail's full, the batter is shocked, and even the umpire takes a second to process it. Only Dhoni can do something like this.
Oh yeah! Inside edge, off the Dhoni, onto the stumps, and we'll have a look.
This is one of those moments where you can't help but feel bad for the batter, because no player wants to get out like this, right? The bowler delivers a bouncer, Chapman tries to duck, but the ball rises too quick. It smashes straight into his helmet, pops up high in the air, and somehow it lands safely into the fielder's hands. He didn't hit the ball, didn't swing the bat, and still got out. You know why? Because his helmet falls and hits the bails.
In the most unfortunate way, Mark Chapman has to leave the ground. He's had his helmet knocked off his head back onto the stumps.
That's not just unlucky, that's cruel.